Yes, sir. So this 8-year-old football player in Georgia named Deshaun Morris, aka Flash, has been all over social media with these amazing highlights. Last season, he scored 43 touchdowns and led his youth football team to a national title. But what's even more interesting than his on-field work is his training. Flash trains 3 times a week, 2 hours per session, doing literally every workout in the book, from bench pressing, flipping tires, you name it. As a 7-year-old, he made his personal best 37-inch box jump. There's even a video of this trainer hit him with a bag as he tries to protect the football. Football seems to run in his family because his dad was an All-American wide receiver at Delaware State. But Flash said he actually wants to be a celebrity fitness trainer when he grows up. He's already installed on social media with over 100,000 followers on his Instagram, and he actually responds to the majority of the comments. So I want to ask you guys, are you okay with this?
God, I'll let you fathers. Man, boy, this is one time I wish I didn't have any kids, so I can pass this one on. I'm torn. I'm not going to lie. Look, I don't like to tell somebody how to parent, especially when something is not putting that kid in full harm's way, but I will tell you this cautionary tale. One, this is a lot at 7. You're not physically developed, obviously, mentally developed, obviously, and you're putting him into a mindset that he is so much more gifted than others without the realization that those others are going to catch up. Just in terms of their gifts, some kids can't tie their shoes probably at 7, and then they go blink at 14, and that kid's right next to you. How you gonna handle that? 2, at 7, waking up at 5:30
8 years old. 8 years old.
8 years old, I'm sorry. At 8 years old, waking up at 5:30 in the morning to go get a grind in.
Nah.
Look, my own story. Look, I was like this kid running nationals in track, but this kid's 5th place, fast as hell. I was winning, setting national records. And you know why I was motivated to do it? Because no one made me do it. I was internally motivated. When you start seeing the world around you is kind of pressing you, putting that pressure on you, it fatigues you. And I hope this young kid doesn't get fatigued by this regimen.
I love seeing this. The only thing I had the issue with was the bench press. Like, I don't want to, he's too young to start bench pressing and lifting weights. Other than that, I love everything about this. I was just at the park yesterday with my son, hitting baseballs, putting the ball on the tee, working with him on some things. Now, we're not going to an extreme of waking up at 5:30 a.m. Because my son would be a nightmare at that time. But I do love the fact of seeing this young kid working hard, because I do truly believe you're never too young to find your passion and to understand what your passion is. I found my passion at 9 years old. So one more, I was a year older than him when I found football. And so for me, I feel like, and the fact that his dad is coaching him, that's going to develop such a strong bond. We have enough fathers out here who are not in their kids' lives. And so I love seeing this right here.
I think it's somewhere in between. I think it's a bit much. I have a son, and I'm going to work with him.
Yeah.
And we gonna work, but I'm not waking him up at 5:30. If he tells me he doesn't want to do it, that's okay. And I think the fact that his daddy was a college football player, and maybe his career did or did not go the way he would have liked, is he living through his son somewhat by doing all of this. And as you get older, it's gonna be times where he does not want to work out. Are you gonna force him to work? When he doesn't work out, is it okay where I don't want to work out today, Dad? Okay, that's cool. We know you working out today. And so that's the slippery slope where you force him to do things because he will resent it. It's a fine line. The fact that his dad is in his life is great, but you don't want to overdo it at an early age.
Yeah, I'm not a parent. I was a self-motivated athlete as a little kid. My parents are divorced, and plus, even if my dad didn't have expertise at it, but I developed my own expertise. I had passion, and I would do workouts and things like this. The thing, and I say this somewhat humorously, but I'm almost serious. I'm like, man, you put in a lot of work to develop him as a running back at age 8. Have you looked at what's going on with running backs?
That's the other thing, like
quarterback
or something.
Make sure they see
baseball, right? I don't love football. I love baseball.
And he's on a meal plan.
All that stuff.
That's a little crazy.
The worst part about this for me is twofold. Look, you got a regimen, and that could be pressure enough. There's days when you want to tap out and you got a regimen, so dad is like, you don't really want it. But 2, how much of his motivation is the relationship with dad? How much of him is really just doing this because he's like,
I want to please my
I
dad.
want to make my dad happy. What happens is when you meet somebody who's like, this is just for me, and I'm 15, I'm coming to run through you every single time, and your daddy ain't on this field, bro. So that's what happened. I've seen too many phenoms phase out.
out because they're doing it for other reasons except
Yeah.
right in there.
All right, before we go, I'd like